Hey guys, welcome to my channel today. Thank you for joining me into this video. In this video, I want to be exploring the concept of happiness. Happiness is something that I haven't been able to express properly with words. It's just like love, how you can't say it is this and it is that. However, I have found out or I have understood that happiness is something that has to do with satisfaction with oneself, and happiness has to do with mental health, right? So, in as much as I've not been able to put this in words, in actual words, like since happiness is a word, but it's a concept, right? So, I haven't been able to express it in words other than what it is happiness. But I can say happiness is satisfaction with oneself, satisfaction with our internal being, satisfaction with being who you are. So however, there are times when I know I have struggled with being happy. There are times when I wasn't sad, but I wasn't happy either. There are times when I have asked, why can't I be happy? There are times where I have asked how to be happy. And what I saw was not necessarily helpful to me, because when I search how to be happy, I get things like do what you like, go out more, meet people, drink more water and stuff. I know I have to drink water. I know I have to meet people, but it wasn't put in a way where it was helpful for me. This is like telling someone who can't breathe to breathe. I mean, I can't breathe and you're telling me to breathe. The fact you're telling me to breathe doesn't automatically give me the ability to breathe. So it's the same as being unhappy. When you're unhappy and you see these things and they say, dude, it doesn't automatically give you the courage to do these things, right? It's just like saying, how to be happy, go out. I am unhappy, you're telling me to go out. How is that going to be helpful for me? However, those are factual and functional tips to happiness, but they haven't been really helpful to me. So I just hope the way I explain it to you, it's helpful to you as well, because it's going online to search for happiness, you just get a lot of generic response and stuff like that. I have literally searched how to be happy. I have also literally searched why am I not happy. There were factual tips here, but like they were very generic for me, so it wasn't exactly helpful. And mm, however, these are things that has proven helpful to me in the past days. These are things that have like helped me when I am completely down, when I feel I can't make sense with the things going on around me and stuff like that. So these are tips that has really helped me. First of all, one of my first point, or one of my first recommendation to living a happier life is building good relationship. Not just all really, it's good to build relationship, but be very according, I wanted to say tailor your relationship to your needs. That is very contextual. Okay, build healthy relationship. By building healthy relationship, I mean to say build relationship where people permit you to be who you are. People give you the privilege to be what you are at any point in your life. I know that we understand that there are people we cannot be with when we are sad, because they do not know how to tolerate our sadness, or they do not know how to tolerate our excitement. Those are not the kind of relationship you should keep if you want to be happy. It is good to have acquaintances, but like it is also good to like keep healthy relationships. It doesn't have to be 10, 5. It could be just 2 or 3 people, which you know that okay, with those people you could be whatever you are at any state of time, or at any state of any period of time, or at any mental state of just, you could be with those people. With people who permit you to be sad when you're sad. Not when you're sad, they try as much as possible to lighten the mood, because they can't deal with the sadness, not because they necessarily care. It's just because they do not know how to tolerate it. It's very okay for you to honor your feeling. So be with people who give you the permission to honor these things. Be with people who give you the permission to honor your fears. Be with people who give you the permission to honor your failure. Not people who tell you that no, you can't feel. How can you feel? You're too big to feel. You're too good to feel. Be with people who give you the permission to be human. That's what I mean by healthy relationship. Building healthy relationship will give you or will make your life happier. Okay, because I know, where we are right now. I have been with people that I know that if I am at this state, I would not in any situation want to be around them because they do not make me feel better. So build healthy relationships where you know that this is how you could be, and you know that these people have a good threshold of tolerance for whatever you are. And also it starts with us. You could be distant to these people as well. This is something that I know can make your life happier in general. Also, giving back to the community, it doesn't have to be like giving back to the community doesn't have to be like going to the motherless baby home or building a church or building a school or a house for the homeless. Giving back to the community is the little things we do for our neighbors, our friends, those around us. It could be in kind, it could be monetary, it could be materialistic, but those little things. It has been psychologically proven that being altruistic makes us feel better, and it improves our well-being. So giving back to the community doesn't have to be in a very magnifying term or magnifying way. It's just little things you do for people, little kindness you do for people. It could be as little as fetching water for your neighbor. It could be as little as meeting your neighbor's need at the time where they are unable to meet it. So little things like that can generally improve our well-being beyond how we can even imagine it. Thirdly is exercise. Exercise is something that has helped me tremendously. There are times where I know I am dull. There are times when I know that I am so down, and the only thing that I can just think about is either running or dancing or jumping. But the fact is, exercising my body in times of in my downtime has personally, I can say it has helped me. This is something that you have to be conscious about because when I am down, I do not want to do anything. I just want to be on bed, drinking water, taking junks, and binge watching on Netflix, right? But this is something I you have to be conscious of. This is something that I deliberately tell myself that I do not want to feel this way. And what do? I get very productive with it. For me, I want my lower body to be bigger than what it is right now. So when I exercise, when I go for this when I get involved with any exercise activities, I tailor it with my lower body parts, which makes me feel good. I am not saying I am seeing the results of what I am doing, no, but just doing those things, and I know that I am doing something productive. Has I don't know if it is my dopamine level that is increasing or my serotonin level, but I just know that it has been very helpful for me. This exercises has really helped me in countless time in my downtime countlessly. So exercising is something that generally improves someone's well-being and makes you feel happier. My how many have I mentioned? Three, right? Okay, my fourth point is spirituality. Getting involved with something higher than you, right? This doesn't have to be religious. This doesn't have to be a concept of God. This is just you being connected to something that is higher than you. You being connected to something you feel so connected to. It could be anything. Some people it's music. For me, it's my religion, but it doesn't have to be a religion for you. So find those things that you feel so connected to, that you know that you could just go to in your downtime. Whenever I am very down, I know that if I go to my place of altar, I could just be there. I could just it gives me the liberty to be whatever I am, because I know that at this point I am very vulnerable. I know that there's just something beyond me up there that sees this, and I am not even here to get answers. I just know that I can be here right now, and just that thought alone helps me a lot, right? So getting involved and getting connected to something higher than you will make you feel better, or make you feel good, or improve your well-being in general, which is also your mental health, which is very important. Okay, our fifth point. What is our fifth point? Our fifth point should be developing gratitude. This is something that is sort of trickish. I mean, I am someone that is very hyperactive, so it is difficult for me, right? It is difficult for me to feel gratitude for these little things I have. But John what am I saying? Okay, it is difficult for me to feel gratitude for the things I have when I want something. When I want something, I really want something. I'm someone that if I want this thing and you give me this, I don't have the ability to see this, no matter how good it is. So until I get what I want, then I will be able to appreciate every other thing, which is not healthy, which is very wrong, which is very negatively orienting. So I have made it an habit to consciously appreciate the little things I have. The fact that I am not hungry, the fact that I have a place to stay, the fact that I am living today, the fact that I'm able to be, the fact that I can independently take decisions on my own, the fact that I could choose, the fact that I have the liberty to be anything I want to be today, the fact that I could be something today and I could do something else tomorrow, it's enough for me. Like these are things that I am being so conscious about. These are things that I am being so conscious about recently because over time or over in the past years, I am so neurotic about desires and things. When I want something, I really want it. If I want this hair and you give me a different one, I am not seeing it until I get what I want. But it has been very unhealthy. It hasn't been it hasn't been a nice experience. So experiencing gratitude of little things, of big things, of whatever you have in your life, no matter how small, being able to appreciate the things you have will significantly improve your mental health, will significantly improve your well-being. So these are the five things that I have incorporated in my life that has helped me. And I want you to understand that these are not things that come to us naturally. These are things you have to work towards. It's just like saying, I am asthmatic and I'm not taking drugs. You're going to pass out. So these are things that you have to be conscious about. You have to put deliberate effort into. It's not easy. It is not easy to stand up and go for exercise when you're down. It's not easy to build relationship when you don't feel good about yourself. But these are things that at the end result is going to help us significantly. So these are things that I know that in the past years it has been a journey which I have not gotten to a destination, which doesn't also have a destination, which I'm still working on, and hopefully I believe I'm going to be there someday. So these are things that I take deliberate actions to. At times I falter and I'll be like, okay, this is it. I am human. We're all human. I give myself the grace to pick up and keep on going because I have been so sad for no reason. And I'll be like, why the hell am I this sad? Why the hell am I so unhappy? How do I get happy? At some point, I always start asking, what does happiness feel like? But the fact and the truth of the matter is, I wasn't going through any um life challenging situations. It was just my anxieties, it was just my fears. I was just clouded by a lot of things, right? So these are things that happens to everyone. And I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with these things, but I just feel everyone has deserve a chance to be happy. Everyone deserves a chance at happiness. Everyone deserves a chance to be happy. And I just hope you get what you desire and what you deserve, hopefully, because I mean, what is life if I'm not getting what I want, right? So these are tips that has been very helpful to me. And I hope this video has been very helpful to you. Okay, not very, but at least a little bit helpful to you and insightful to you. Okay, thank you very much. Leave your comments or leave your thoughts or your feedback in the comment sections. If there are things that also have helped you in your down times, you could also share it in your comments. Also, I could learn from it and other people can learn from it as well. Thank you very much for sticking with me today. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope to see you some other time. Thank you and have a nice day. See you meet again. Bye.